Yo, what's up? We're so back. Yo, what up, hype? Exactly. We are so fucking hyped. Also, I don't know how much it shows. On the camera, I have like a patch over here that's I didn't get into a fight or anything. It's just so I can breathe through my nose a little bit better during the night. I've got like a handful of patches. I'm just trying these out if they are even that good. Also, I'm trying a little bit of a different way of recording, because I've said that before that I could show what D2 stats is showing actually on the screen. Like it used to be an overlay, like it used to be inside of the game, so you could just see it. But now it's like a separate overlay. But if I go it like this, you can see it on the top of the screen. It's a bit above the supporter stuff, which I can move a little bit. But it should be okay. I should do these things before the stream, but you know, it's a little bit more, I don't know, comfortable this way because I'm stupid. Okay, we'll let the music play out. I'm gonna do some golden cycle runs for my druid, because we have like, I don't know, a bit less than 10 minutes left of the song, and I really like it. I don't know, I just vibe with it so much. It's so chill, it's so serene. It's just, dude, guys making video game music, they really know what's up. So now you can see all the good shit that I've been seeing at the top of my screen, and I have been ignoring for the most part. And if we get the golden cycle right now, you can see that in its full glory, because it's gonna show up twice at least. Can't show up more, but it will show up twice. And you will also be able to see the god-awful amount of shit that I'm showing in heroic libraries, because that's what I had in my mind for pushing the SORC today. Because I need to do library for a couple of heroic, no, not heroic, a couple of Soul Forged Mystic Orbs. I need a bunch of maximum res, obviously. And I also need levels, which is just, you know, that's just the best spot where we can get levels. What can I say? You know what we're gonna listen to today after this music? We have some crazy ideas. Okay, it's maybe like an hour-long playlist, but it's got some good music in it. Maybe some of you will know those songs. And honestly, it has one of the best gaming bangers of the past, I don't know, 10 years or something, in my mind at least, for a free game. So that's actually crazy. It has such good quality music. But we'll get to that later. It's also crazy how high movement speed this character has compared to my SORC. Like, I've been playing a lot with that recently, with the Sandstorm, and the clear is pretty good. Like, it's... I have like zero complaints against that build actually, it's so good. But this is just... oh my god, so fucking fast, dude. We are 2 minutes 30 and we are almost at the end of a run. We could also try... of course, after only I've got the maximum resist Mystic Orbs on my SORC. We can try Samael, because I still need to do that. Not that it will happen, guaranteed, but I have a couple of extra signets of learning that I don't need for the Dora recipe. We almost have that finished too as well, by the way. I had great luck getting the recipes. I only need one of them. And I need I need the Void Charm, which is, oh my god. I might have an idea how to do that, which is not gonna involve Sandstorm at all, sadly. But we'll figure that out. So we're just chilling and cruising with the music. I realized that off stream I completely stopped doing these runs because it's just honestly so much. Like I did this way too much, and I still don't have it. And it's a bit difficult to get myself motivated for keep doing these runs. If I'm like not really getting anything out of it, practically. I'm still collecting the large charms because they're, you know, so why not? But at the same time, like, man. It could just be over. Like, I literally don't have anything else to gain from this place. It's just that one cycle, and that's it. And I've been here for 400 cycles for that one cycle. If you catch my drift, you know what I'm saying. I also had an amazing trip today. I got called up from one of these places that will help you get you a job, because I'm kind of in the process of job hunting right now, which is absolutely not a stressful thing to do, by the way. Like, it's so much fun. And they called me up like, dude, you need to come in as soon as you can because there is something with your taxes that needs to be done. I'm like, okay, that's, yeah. They also mailed me like a gigantic packet with a bunch of, like, it's, I think like 20 pages. And they had like so much shit in it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just wait with that, because no, some of these are like, okay, I don't want to make sure it's all, you know, filled up correctly and everything. Like, if I go in there, at least I can get that, and that's what my time is for. And I go in, I bring in the paper, and they were like, oh, you don't need to do this. Like, if we are here in person, we can just do it. And then I did one signature, and that's it. That's why I did like an hour travel back and forth just so I could do one signature and then get nothing, because the person like misread something on my paper, and they were like, oh, you don't need to do that actually. So I, you know, it's fine. It's at least I had a little bit of a walk. It was just all around fun, I guess. Not that much. So that's how the beginning of my day went. But tomorrow's gonna be great, because I'm gonna get my walking pad. It's like a thread mill, which I can put under my desk, because I have a standing desk where I'm sitting right now. Very good use of a standing desk. And I can actually do some extra couple thousand steps while I'm just playing my little games all day. Hopefully that's gonna have some long-lasting effect, because oh boy, I feel like I'm spending more and more time inside, and that's what you shouldn't what I do. And it was pretty cheap compared to the other ones, had really good ratings. So I'm hoping that I'm not getting scammed or I'm just buying straight up garbage. Because if I do, I'm gonna be a little pissed. And I also had a pretty solid idea for what I wanna do tomorrow as well. Wait, okay. Because I've been using these like pre-made stream assets that, like, you know, the starting soon screen. There we go. Starting soon screen, the be right back screen, all that jazz. And I thought that I've been, you know, I've dabbled into Blender a little bit, so why not just make some fun stuff for my own self? And I had some pretty good ideas, which shouldn't be that difficult. Like, they should be right in my skill level, I think. And it's gonna be finally personal, not some like template which everybody uses because they are just, you know, free or came free with your subscription for this service or whatever. That nobody else has. It's gonna be just mine. And it's gonna be great. And we didn't get it today either. Fuck. We can do some more runs at the end of the stream, I guess. But let's get the real bangers on. First of all, let me log to my SORC, which is currently rank 2 in the position. Hell yeah. How many Bloons gamers out there? Man, I love these games so much. I play them, all of them, so many hours. Wait, can I? No, let's just get the armor first. Oh, much better. Okay. So we have a lot of things to do actually. That's gonna be later. That's takes a bit more time, but we're still missing one of the tenets, which is, I think, conflict, right? Yes, conflict, and it comes from the corrupted hunters. So we are kind of hunting for the hunters. It's a bit of a wordplay there. If you care to do that, I'm trying out some alternative passives because previously I used to have this warp armor for damage avoidance, but I'm trying out the more life and more HP regen passive. Maybe I will die a little bit less because of that. Like, I think the overall EHP is pretty much the same that we get out of it. Not like 100% sure that's how that works, but I'm hoping that it will have, you know, some big effects. Also, we get Fire Dance, which is like a crazy good damage bonus. Like, it's almost twice as powerful as my Bloodlust right now. So that's, you know, pretty good. It's pretty situational, but for what I wanna do with it, it's gonna be good as hell. So right now I've been just doing rounds, hoping to get the Corrupted Druid, and then hoping to get the Tenet, because it's... I don't know the exact drop chances on the Tenets themselves. But it's... 20% maybe? Also, before listening to this soundtrack, like this OST, I didn't even realize how many songs the Bloons Monkey CD had. Like, I thought it had maybe like 5 or 6, and it has like 24. So that's huge props to the composer, because they did some fucking crazy good job with it, and I really enjoyed it thoroughly. Especially as the games themselves, of course, but like... I really like the vibe these songs give. Not sure how much I should even care about like regular monsters, even though I could get some relics and runes. But at the same time, I mostly have decent relics. And I don't really need... Oh, we need that. See, this is why I should... I think we're missing one, right? Yeah, we're missing the gloves. And then we can have the full monkey experience. That's also like a prerequisite, at least in my opinion, for me to even consider Samael. Because I don't have Vindicate, I'm not a paladin. So we don't have that gigantic regen. We have like pretty good hit rate, so that shouldn't be an issue. We also have some pretty sick life on hit. But we cannot, you know, we cannot hit his ass all the time. That's another owl. Yikes. Oops. Trying to stand on top of the damage challenge. Impossible. Whoa. I also have lower defense, but I'm only missing 70k. Like from 200k to 140k. I'm not sure if that's that big of a jump. Maybe for it to matter, we would need to have like several 100,000. Like I don't think we are losing that much, but we'll see. The moment we get one shot by a corrupted bear, which we still need to deal with. I just said that I don't really need these runes anymore, and that I'm killing the trees in case I get some runes. Holy, did you see that full heal? God damn. That's why I really like playing weapon damage based characters. Because either through life leech or on striking and other, you know, life spark procs and stuff like that, you can do some crazy full heals in groups, which is what I do for the most part. Okay, another one. Nope. Okay, and he walks out of it. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, we're still pretty solid against these. Like, we could already tank them with the warp armor setup. Like, I need to spend more time with this current setup because I need some very convincing evidence. Like, maybe the avoid can save you from some one shots, but if I can manage to make the fight last longer, that means I'm constantly gaining more and more HP from the regen, so it has higher and higher value. Plus we have more HP, which means we are harder to get into hit recovery animations. That also matters. Because I don't think I am at the capped frames. Since I know I will get some more combat speed later on, and for right now I think it's fine to have like 4 frames instead of 3. Technically, we are like 33% slower this way, which could, you know, mean that I will die a couple times. Because of it, most likely. Ooh, another one. What do we get? Okay, that's a bit much. Okay. Damn. No. Okay, is it the 5th one? It's the wolf. Oh, don't stand still. This is why you need the good frames. Let's try to kite him through the... Holy, the healing. Oh. Yeah, this is why you need the good frames, good hit recovery frames, and cannot be frozen as well. Why am I pointing out like that? Actually, you can get good recovery frames. Does that mean that you will not die that much? Okay, so far we have dealt with 5 druids, none of whom were hunters. Not a good ratio by any standards. What I was also thinking is just listening to some OSRS soundtracks. Like there's some pretty chill ones in there as well, which are also pretty well known. So it could be a level of familiarity. And I just, besides video essays, I haven't really listened to those. It's an interesting thing to say. Ooh, there we go. Action time. Just okay. Maybe we shouldn't die. Okay, if we just face tank the explosion, that's not gonna help. Please give me the recipe. Please give me the recipe. Please, dude. There it is. Oh my god, we are so fucking good at this game. Whew. Let's see how prepared I was with the materials. I need neutrality pact, which I have. I need 3 unique mystic orbs. Not that. These. Boom. We need 3 sacred unique boots, which we also have. Boom. We need a greater signet of learning, which we also have. 2 corrupted crystals. And 3 regular crystals. And now we need an oil. Oh, that's so good. Instantly finished the moment we got it. Hell yeah. And that means that I don't really have anything else to do but this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, mate. That sucks. Ass, okay. Yeah, I could also get a container for these guys. These nuts. Man, the memories are coming back from this music. Being like 14 and all day in school thinking about the fact that, okay, once I get home, my constructions will be finished and I will finally be able to beat that stupid map which I've been trying to do for the past 3 days. And I'm gonna be able to get the best towers and I'm gonna be so good. Or that I finally got like a specialization building and then I need some crazy like 2-week construction. But then we're gonna pop the fuck off. Or just waiting for some special event which happens like, I don't know, every once every 2 months. Let's see, we're definitely not gonna do it with this armor because the tornadoes are actually dealing really high damage. Like it's actually even more than the sandstorm. Like just 1 hit of the tornado and 1 hit of the sandstorm. The tornado is more. So we are, for the time being, retiring that. We're also getting rid of this Dyers because they could also one-shot Lilith, unfortunately. And we are swapping our main attack to Spiral Dance. It's gonna be 10k damage. Oh my god. Whatever. I have the ring on me. Yes. Yes, sir. Totally intense music. For the Samael, we will also need another copy of the ring as well. Just as an extra fun fact. Where the fuck is this music in the game? I have no idea. I don't remember this at all. intense as fuck. Okay, we can already swap away from this just in case. Short ass teleport. Can't wait to actually get the charm. And then we can try Sash it on. Yo, that's also gonna be good. It's +1 life, plus magic find and percent HP. Which is great. Let's see just how the damage compares. Okay, he's not in the... Maybe because he's regening, that's why I'm not dealing that much damage, but man, if that's gonna be the damage we will have to deal with, then we might be better with Sandstorm actually. The problem is Sandstorm is like just awful at being able to count on where you are not dealing damage with it. So I'm just not excited for this whole ordeal at all. I mean, we shouldn't have bad damage with this setup either. Just like maybe that's gonna be enough for the fact that we can control where we deal the damage. But we'll see. I'm not excited. Oh, no way, that's the damage that we have. There is no... that... Dude, you cannot be real. That's it? Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, it's not great. That's all I can say, it's not great. Man. Fusilade is actually much better. Should I respec into Fusilade specifically? How did you get hit by that? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh, she's outside of that. Sorry. He's outside of that. I mean, I'm trying to do this where I can just... Nope, that's not it. Like, do you actually see, like, Fusilade is dealing... Oh my fucking... Like, why do I feel like I'm dealing less than... Oops. Yeah, this is fucked anyway. Like, it's just... It's doomed. Yeah, especially if I die. Oops. Go next. I don't know, man. What can I do about this? Dex added as flat magic damage. at max level that would be 30%. That's 750 flat damage per blade, I guess. Let's see how much magic damage is in there right now. Okay, but then that's like 20% damage increase we get. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Bladestorm is absolutely a no-go. Because it will just go out of my reach and then kill Lilith as sneakily. I mean, Fusilade is still the best option we have, I guess. It's just gonna take a long ass time. I mean, I can give it like a couple more attempts. I can't really go do anything else. Like I don't have other options. It just has to be like that. I can't even activate it from here. I wish I had a lower keeper right now, that would be great. Could I just farmed one out, right? That's how it works. Just get a lower weave. I'm already thinking of the PoE I'm gonna play. Ooh. I still haven't looked into what the new, like the Freesha event is, like in detail. I'm gonna do that like the day after tomorrow. So, what the hell was that? Like, I like that they can desync, body block me, while I cannot deal damage to them. It's like the worst of both worlds. If this Fusilade tech doesn't work, I'm just gonna spam Sandstorm until it works. Hey man, how's it going? Hey Rez, we are doing pretty fucking good. We are... oh. Whoa. We're doing a bit of a... bit of a yikes section, sadly, because I somehow gotta do this stupid Void Charm with a character that has like no control over the damage I deal, so it's gonna be just chaos. But other than that, we are doing very good. Had a solid day. I actually slept during the day, which I don't usually do. So we're doing fine. How about you? Is everything alright? Oh god. Oh god. Come here, you idiot. What? Okay, cool. Cool. And the thing is, we need to do this charm twice. Because we need one for ourselves, since... Okay, never mind, that was decent. Oh my god. The thing is, since Lilith was so far away, if I just had Void, like if I just had Sandstorm there, it would have been done instantly. Yeah, what am I supposed to do about that? What is that? Huh? Loading a Paladin, which your Sandstorm build, I wanna go for it. Hell yeah, that's such a fucking cool ass build. And I'm so... And I'm so glad it's in the game. I think we need resists. I think this fight needs resists, right? That's the deal, right? It could just be that I have dog shit resistances overall. But yeah, Paladin build is fucking amazing. Like I wish as many people can play it as... Wait, no, yeah. Wish everybody could try it out. Wait, why am I... Don't need that as well. What can I do differently? Do I have any poison res? Of course, why would I have? Just for this specific reason, I'm gonna rip this. Get some extra poison, because I think if we are standing in the circle, like if you're standing in this circle, because like, yeah, look at that. Okay, now it kind of makes sense why I was just dying instantly in that circle. Holy. Okay, but how much is that? 270. Yeah, that's a minus 100. That's pretty much doing like tier 9 and 10 labs. Dude, just come here, you idiot. Wait, okay. But why am I taking damage? When did that happen? Okay, don't stand a step closer. Of course she died from that. Cool. She wasn't even in anything. She just like... I'm out. Fuck this shit. Okay, that sucks. The problem is all of my other items have even less resistances than this. Okay, maybe this one has some okay amount, but like... I guess we could swap this. What do we gain? This has more. Oh, this is just max res. Okay, that's fine. We can swap that. What else? What else? What else? What else? This is 19. This is 19. Yeah, I'm missing Yashari, which could roll up to 20. But then I'm gonna need to respec, which I already kind of did. So how about we don't do that just yet? How about we hold our horses on that? How much attack speed do I even need with this setup? Okay, I don't need any of that. Wait, that's so cool. Wait. Okay, so this could just be all runes. That's another 40. So that's 55, which means we have 72 poison res, which means maybe, just maybe, we don't instantly die. That's the plan. Now, if we can make that actually work, different question, but at least we have a plan. We are not just going headfirst into wood chipper. We're actually gonna do some critical thinking and do it in a way that hopefully works. We don't have any large hopes about it, but this is the last attempt I will do without Sandstorm, and then I will just say fuck it. We go YOLO every single time, which means some attempts could just take like 2 seconds and that's it. And we have to do like a minute of walking. Why did I do that? I just wanted to reset the game, that's why I did that, okay? I have holes in my brain and that's completely fine. Who made a game with the exact same name as me? Like, who had that? You know what? I'm gonna exactly press 12D 1D for a game name. I know it wasn't me, I had a different game name, so... Who was using my brain lengths? My brain wavelengths? Stop it right now, I need to lock in. We can't just duo it. Oh fuck. I could use Sandstorm for this, by the way, like I'm just to make sure that everybody feels the pain as I do. It would be nice if we could have like a Doom curse, maybe. That would give me a ton of damage, probably. Or like the Barbarian's Spirit Wolf, when it like applies a curse, it's just a gigantic flat added damage. And since we're doing so many tiny hits, that would be just the insane damage boost. At least for this specific scenario, but I guess we can. How long does it take for me to actually get in there? I might just do it for the charm, and then I mean for the dollar charm, and then say fuck it. I might get that myself later. But right now I just need to do it once somehow. Doesn't matter how. I just need that idiot dead. And the other idiot not dead. She can die later, but like for just once. Okay, it's 2 minutes. That's so great. There we have it. And I think it's also better to have the regen here as well, like the regen coven instead of the damage avoid one. It's awful timing once again. Dude, stop. Okay, I did like an absolute non-existent amount of damage. Can you guys stop, please? Like having overlapping abilities? For crying out loud. Okay, that's fine. I think it has to be Sandstorm. Like, we cannot just do this. This is stupid. Look, I have max res. Oh, that's Magic and Fizz are doo-doo. They're beyond poop. Okay, why is she half HP? Besides me fucking it up a couple of times. Dude, I barely did any damage. And of course, dude. Fuck. Ah, it was too late. Skill issue. Skill issue maxing, huh? Okay. Why is she trying to walk into her own circle? Does she know that? Doesn't she know that it's bad for you? It's bad for your health. It's also bad for my health. No, not good. Okay. No, not okay. So bad. How is that skill dealing so little damage? Like, I expected it to work like way better than this. Like, we are almost half HP in almost 4 minutes. And she just died. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, this is sandstorm time. Like, we cannot really deal with this shit like that. I also make sure to not summon the crow. So we just do this. Not do this. Raven Familiar is off. I guess I also shouldn't do this, just in case somehow she can hit herself and, I don't know, deal 7,000 lightning damage to herself. And we do Bloodlust. And that's it. And we just somehow gonna make sure that we not one-shot her, because that will happen a couple of times. It's just looking for the perfect storm of her somehow being like 1.5 screens away. Like, if we have killed this turret from this distance. It's just like, okay. It sounds very doable, I guess. But we got like very close yesterday once. Yesterday, yeah, I think yesterday. So I'm not saying it's not possible if I just spend some, you know, extra 30 minutes on it. Which in the grand scheme of things is not even that much time when you really think about it. But ideally I would like to spend 3 minutes on it. That would be like an ideal time allocation. Other than that, it's just kind of like, oh my god. It's also so fun that they are just standing there. Just clean the way. Sandstorm is such a fun ability. Why the fuck does it have to be so incredibly ass for this fight and this fight only? I didn't realize that that's a tantrum. That will... Oh my god, I had that in like... I was thinking about it pretty much every single time I was fighting that boss. To just make sure to go around that circle, it's not worth. Like that shit hits 1,000,000 times a second, and you will die the moment you step into it. But I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. It's impatient gang. Okay. That would be so nice to have the druid's move speed here. Just cruising with 180. These music are drastically different. I feel like I'm having a stroke right now, and not the good kind, the bad kind, where you like lose brain function and die, not like the other one where you lose brain function and live. Imagine dying here as well, just make sure that I fuck up as many places as possible. That'll be great. I would love that. Okay. Here we are at the big stage once again. Let's fucking go. We have no extra damage, no accidental sleep through when I'm playing perfectly. It's just playing perfectly is really, really difficult right now. Like, we can still use Fusilade, of course, but that would be ideal if she would just like fuck off somewhere in one of the corners. And I could just do my thing here safely. How much HP? The problem is that it's still not far enough. Like, maybe if I can bring Inarius low enough, then I can just take one of these circles and then say, fuck it, I don't care if she dies. We just burst him the fuck down. Although I kinda need to know how much HP do I need to deal for that. Although that was a pretty big progress actually. Wait, can we just do it with Fusilade? Hold on for a goddamn second. That may be working. Maybe we're onto something here. Darkness balls, of course. Dude, come here. Come here. I don't know, I feel like my life on hit just doesn't work. Oh god, she's so close to the blades. Holy shit, she did such a good job at dodging that. That's the one and only time I can actually command her on something. Like, that was crazy. She could have easily walked into her death like 5 times back to back. That's an amazing circle. That's just... Girl, you ate with that. Loki slain with that. Okay, that's just... that's just not even close. Okay, I want to do it like this. How are we doing? Somehow still amazing. Just... Wow, okay, I gotta refill because we are eating through our pots. And I'm not even using fire dance. Why am I like that? Okay, come here, you idiot. There we go. Okay, almost half HP. Holy shit. Right, these... What was I doing differently before this? Because there is no way I did the exact same thing. She's half HP as well, but like... If we keep this pace up, I can actually do like okay. I feel like I shouldn't have taken that much damage, but that's whatever. Guys, where the fuck are you? What's happening here? See, there's an invisible circle there. That's just good job. Good job, guys. Good fight. Love it. 10 out of 10. It's so tempting to just go apeshit on the on the sandstorm, but like we gotta be patient. We have to wait a little bit. I mean, musical genius, as I said before. Whoever made... Wait, what? Did I walk through that straight up? Die. Are you kidding me? I didn't have my stupid moon call on. Oh my fucking hell, man. How much time is it gonna take me to kill him with Purify on me? That's 600, yeah, that's 600 damage overall. That's like... That's like not that much damage. How much do you think that, guys, that last little bits of damage is? If it ever moves in the next 1 minute 20 seconds, I'm finishing it with this. Like if it's... I don't think it's gonna. Like every 5 seconds dealing, we are dealing 5. Okay, so in this like remaining 1 minute, we're dealing like 4,000 damage. That is less damage than what one singular blade of Fusillade does. Like all of those are as much as we can pump out in minutes. I mean, we are so close. Should we finish it with this? Should we just say fuck it and we are purifying the ever-living shit out of this guy? I mean, that's what we need to do with the land, right? We need to purify these lands. That's what we set out to do. It is still overall faster to do than some of the original purify fights. Like Atana Khan back in the day. Jesus Christ. I think Odysseum was Purify as well, but I didn't get to him when it was still like that. Yeah, who would have thought it didn't move in over 1.5 minutes? But it did! Wait. Are we? Wait. No fucking shot, I'm actually getting this. Oh. He has like no HP left. Okay, that's just like probably very low, and like the HP display, it doesn't know what to do. If that works, that's gonna be the stupidest thing I think I got so far. It would be so much nicer if I had the passive for more. Or is he healing, or is just the display bugging out? Because if there is some like inner mechanic to make sure you cannot just do this. A good change in music, I guess. Like, if there is some, like, actual mechanic that prevents me from killing him like this, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, we did good progress in, like, I don't know, 2 minutes or something. Like, if he isn't dead in, like, the next 3 minutes, that means we cannot do it. I think. Let's make it 4 minutes. Because it's still faster than to give it another legit attempt. But like... Okay, it's not flashing anymore. Maybe we've gotten low enough? Also, I shouldn't stand in his... ability which heals him. I forgot that that's what the ability does. I'm so stupid, I'm walking around and healing him pretty much. Catch me if you can. Ooh, you almost got me. Ooh. I'm losing my mind, this game is so stupid. Ooh. At least he's the only boss that directly walks into your and purifies. I don't care that Lazarus teleports into you. This guy can walk into you and you cannot miss it. Watch me miss it after this. This is the dumbest thing I've done, I feel like. We got it! There is no fucking way. Oh my fucking god, that's so stupid. Okay, I guess we have it. Oh my fucking god, that's so dumb. That is so dumb. It only took like an extra 5 minutes or something, but that was 100% worth it. That was so good. Oh my god, do we give it for the charm for this? And then we get this. And then we do this. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh my god, there it is. 2 days in Skullsgun. Second day. There it is. Oh my god, I'm so fucking good at this game. That's incredible. Okay, now we need 6 perfect jumps for this one. Let me make sure that I actually show those, because this filter doesn't. And I also need to make sure that I actually get a notification of them as well. Just in case I would miss somehow one of them. And we just need the 6 basic ones, which is the Ruby, Topaz, Emerald, Sapphire, Diamond, Skull. That was such a scuffed fucking fight. Holy shit. I need to make a clip of that. Remind me that I need to make... You know what? Let's do that clip now. No, I'll do it later. I don't wanna break the phone. GG. Thank you so much. Ooh, dude, that's crazy. Okay. That was incredible. That was the most stupid, idiotic thing that I feel like I've done so far, but that was 100% worth it. There is no way I'm gonna let that good-ass run go to be for nothing. I don't even care that I myself don't have the charm. It's just... it's perfectly fine that way. We get a diamond. I still don't remember which gem does what exactly. I mean, we have the charm tell you, but it would be a little bit sicker, you know, if I just remembered it off the dome. We can also get another cherry, by the way. Oh, I have it. Remind me to once I have the full charm and we have tried the boss for it, the Sessional's Destroyer. Remind me to you know, just say it, cherry, okay? Just remind me of this, cherry. That's all we need to remember. Cherry. I will know exactly what to do after that. Topaz and diamond. Okay. I think one of them is stats, the other is speed, maybe. Max fire res, okay. Not that. And that's strength. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think we take strength since some of my gear is still like shaky when it comes to me having enough attributes for it. So it's gonna be a little nicer to make sure that I actually have that much. And if I just wanna go damage maxing, I can still go for dexterity. Why am I so slow? Holy memory. I wish the new type of gems would also have some sort of value like that, but that's maybe they are already used enough for the specific max stress they give. Okay, nobody wants to give me anything. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. 86 cold, 85 lightning. I can also get an extra lightning from getting a perfect Cabraxis. We should also do that. And then we go to library pretty much, because that was my plan. Since I was already so close to getting this, it was just like why not finish what I've started. Ooh, ruby, that's useful. We need. I mean, I don't need the skull, because it would be just like minion stats, which I don't need. But we still need the green, the emerald, the green. SORC. Oh, and we also need the amethyst. Almost forgot about that. I think that's the speed. Still don't know, so that. Wish we had some speed boost, man. This sucks ass. You're so slow, man. Also, imagine if we get a unique Mystic Orb from the Prince. From the 1-15 boss here. That'd be great. That is technically a 1 in 40 chance that he drops a unique Mystic Orb. So who knows, maybe we get lucky. Also, what strength we need? 23, 34 plus. Okay, that's a bit rough. I'm also trying to remember which charms we need for the Samael pulsating crystal. Because I know that we need this ring, which I need to make another copy of. We need the spirit trance stuff. Damn, it's been a while since I've made it. We also need Odyssean charm, that's for sure. So who invited Dude into the gang? To the inventory gang. I don't know what else. I know they've changed something, so you don't need the. You don't need the stupid Lazarus charm anymore, thank God. Oh, you also need the ring. From the void you need this ring as well. So that's 4. What else? There is something else I'm missing. Whatever, we'll see. We'll see once we get there. My brain has holes in it, so it's not a lot of use. Okay, but I can also turn this back on, turn this back on. Not like it does anything for me right now, but amethyst, there we go. And we just need an emerald, and then we're Gucci, and then we're gang. Sorry about that. I also need to hold on to these gems because they are needed for the Soul Forge. And I think I will need. Oh, I still need a sapphire as well. I'm stupid. Okay, let's see. It's the fixed res. Okay, so we're gonna take Fizz for now, but that's also good. $42 Fizz res. I could get a bunch of extra resist by simply just leveling up. So I don't know, getting to 148 I think is somewhat realistic, not today, but I think in general. We could probably even get to 149 if I do enough libraries. Oh, there's an emerald somewhere. Gimme. Okay. Which one is this? Oh, that's the attack speed. Yo, we take that. We take those. What else is missing from this sapphire? What are we gonna get? Oh, it's the minus res. Oh, we don't need that. We don't need that. That's stupid. Yeah, why am I even here? Just let me kill the boss and then we're off to destroy some Sescherons. Fearsome reality, as one would say. Wow, that's awful. Okay, I think that's GG. Very productive. Oh no, I need 2. One isn't gonna be enough. Okay, I did not actually think that we could be able to pull that off. That was insane. I need multiple Gurons. I just need to spend 10,000 more hours in Skorsglen, and I'm gonna get myself that. Oh, we don't even need that. Okay. Let's see how we're doing in attack speed. 577, very solid. Peak time, pog attack speed. Yeah, it's just... Suppose I'm gonna come very handy. Just pick one of these as random. Mana shouldn't be an issue, I think. It's just gonna be regen. And me not running headfirst into his stupid attacks. Do you guys think it's gonna be first kill for this, by the way? Like first kill for XSF SORC? Let's see. It's so difficult to see the visual cues with this build. No. I did not see he was invulnerable. Like, what the fuck is going on with the more billion tornadoes at the screen at the same time? It's also the more hits he takes, the more he teleports around, which means that I'm not dealing damage. Okay. Oh my god. There is some counterplay to the lightnings, I think. Like, you can do something against that. I think you can walk into them before they do the big explosion. And they like won't deal area damage. Don't know. Or just spawn it on top of me, but I cannot do anything about it. That's S-tier game design. So for the most part, I'm not directly attacking him. Like, I'm just doing AoE attacks, like a ground targeting. And that's what happens if you do follow him. He will run into his fire and then I immediately die. I hate this boss so much. Back to square zero, pretty much. It's another boss fight where I have to be patient. What the fuck is this, man? Great, yeah. The problem with the circle in the middle is that it doesn't give like permanent, like it's the invulnerability or the protection it grants is not long enough, and it's not active the whole time, which means you can still die from his abilities while you're in the middle. And I think that's just bad. Like, it should just give protection for a longer time, even though it's very much doable like this. Like, you just need to, you know, pay attention to what you're doing. Like, it would be nicer to have some extra lenience in some of these overlapping abilities, because it can be like very stupid. I have 3 more attempts, by the way, like, we can... Oh, no. Okay. Okay, they give me some extra life each, so how about I don't kill them? The problem is a very large chunk of my recovery is coming from life on melee attack, which I just cannot do. Like, there is just no way where I can actually melee attack anything instead of just the ground target shit. I just try to kill these stupid house plants. Still have 10 minutes. It's all good. It's fine. Thank goodness I can see what's going on the screen. I also have 10 more billion damage and I can see where I am when I'm dealing that 10 more billion damage. What the fuck's he up to? No. I need to refill on potions. It's not ideal. Did I even eat the apple that I was preparing specifically for this? I don't think I did. Not like it would matter that much, but still. So far so good actually. This is a pretty solid try. No. That was so close. I don't know how I survived that. Like, should have been the I wanted the ground target and he teleported on top of me, so I got body blocked. I got body blocked by his teleport. Which is an impressive feat from him, honestly. Like, that's, you gotta be very precise to do that. So honestly, props for you for being, oh god, for being horrible. He can also do his invulnerable attack back to back, like as one of them finishes, the second one starts going off. So you would think you are safe, you teleport out and you immediately die because the second attack was still going on. This boss has some fun mechanics. Have I guys told you about that? No. Once again, no idea how I survived that because that should have been a death. And me walking those white fires. Also, from what I'm seeing, there seems to be a limit on how many of these red permanent fires you can do. Like, after a while they despawn, and it doesn't seem to be just purely time-based. Like, it's maybe he cannot have a certain number of them out at the same time, because he did his. I was just not paying attention, my bad. Like, he did his teleport fire attack more than that, way more than that. Okay, let's get that. Like, but we're doing amazingly, somehow. Just shows you how good this build is, honestly. Okay, I guess. Yeah, right. Sure. Right. No, I got hit by the magic again. Also, those fires hit so much. Not for that high damage, it's just way too frequent. You just melt your HP in an instant. Even though that doesn't have that, I don't have a lot of fire res. Okay, that could be a fair critique, which I'm not tolerating right now because I'm not in the mood for that. I'm not in the mood for accountability. Oh, fuck. fuck's sake. This white text on a white background on white abilities is very, very easy to read. I'm absolutely not having any problems with that. And to make sure that you are absolutely, you know, you have given every single tool to make sure to read his abilities, he also has a white thing above his head. So that also helps. Wait, what? No visual for the winter storm, amazing. Sick. So close, just... I don't want to have to do repeats of this fight. Like, there is literally no point in me doing this fight multiple times. Like, maybe the loot, you know? If you really wanted to farm relics, that's it's an okay spot. But for that you need to be, like, good at this boss. Which, I think we are... there were these tiny fires which I didn't notice. So if you can burn this boss down in like 2-3 minutes, you can get like relics at a pretty reasonable speed, I think. Like it's a 10% drop to get a relic from him. Besides the guaranteed corrupted crystal he drops. Oops. That was so close. I need to redo the void fight actually. Like it's starting to get really annoying having this long cooldown short teleport. Like the one from the void charm has a longer range and a shorter cooldown. Like there is no reason for me to still use this shit if I can get it. Oh my god. There was so many attacks at the same time, holy shit. That's the problem with these bosses, is they are designed in a way to do certain skills based on how many times they've been struck or how often they're getting struck. So if you have a build that hit hard, not many times, but it hits hard, okay, whatever, you're not gonna have to dodge as many things if you have a build like this, which doesn't really hit hard with individual hits, but as you can see, it procs damage like crazy. Like it's just like, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 hits per second or whatever. You will actually have a harder time because of that. But that's a W. That's a W. G to the G. Let's fucking go. We got 2 SSUs actually. Wow. Okay, let's see. Boom. 14,000 HP, that feels good. And 100 MF. Perfect, the perfect number. We have 100% chance we will always find magic. Wait, why is my life regen so low? Shouldn't this... Okay, maybe it's only from items? Nah, I guess... I don't know. That this display is always wrong, pretty much. But we did it, GG. Hell yeah. Wait, let me change displays a little bit. I just want to check if we actually got it. Maybe I'm not the first one. Could be the first SORC, I guess. Just checking, give me a sec. Actually, I can show this, why not? I know you are seeing like a weird cut off version of it. I don't know how to position this properly. Okay, so let's see. Go into XSF, kills per boss, and let's go into, where is he? Isn't it the 135? Oh yeah, there we go. Session. Ah, Chaos already has one. True. Okay. Anyway, I'm the second sorceress to get it. GG. Yeah, this is what we are up against in terms of competition. He also has a Dyers, he has 2 Rip Stars, Endless Loop. He's using Angel's Wrath, which could be like an interesting idea. My staff is better though. That's the good thing. For me at least. Like mine has way more damage. And he has a Royal Circlet. Which means here more of a defensive. Good job, thank you. Yeah, I think it's time to get our heads into the grindstone and just start spamming libraries. We'll see how it goes. Let's do 136 just for as a good measure. Okay, this goes really fast. And that belt is pretty good, right? Oh, but this doesn't have attributes. Shit. Oh, but this has all combat speed, not just attack speed. Okay, this could be a swap, actually. I will also need an item. Which doesn't have maximum cold res, simply because of the northern wind effigy, which we can get from the lab later on. Whoa, that healing. And we will need 2 of those effigies, so we can get some free cannot be frozen, which is very good. Because I don't want to use... Oh, we get black eyes? Are you kidding me? No, dude. Okay, at least it's not a perfect roll. I would have been so pissed if it's actually a perfect roll. And I just like, okay, can't do anything about it. Haha, that's so fun. How good is the XP here? Yo, that's a decent ham actually. It's missing combat speed and all skills. That's a pretty good one. We also should get to 145 at least. That's like a guaranteed. Because we will get 5% magic ban, and magic is like most of our damage. Sadly enough. Or maybe not sadly. I mean, it's not ideal that we have to deal with the insane magic absorb the enemies have in Duncraig. That's also another reason why I'm not really excited to try Psysin, even on like a hardcore for a little bit. I think it's worth to make a Jigger RV on non-eth base. It mostly just depends on, you know, how minimaxy do you want to be. Because if you have like a very good non-eth base, like a superior with high ED attack rating, 6 open sockets, and you are not planning on min-maxing, or you want to go for the Giga min-max route where you get an F base and you also get a U ammo for the base. But then you would need to get more runes. So it's just the two factor of, do you want to min-max that hard that you go for an F base and you get like a solid start, or you have the budget to get a non-S one and like a really good S1 later on. It just depends on that. Did we only get one soul out of this whole thing? I had a non-S1 as well at the beginning, and then I just farmed out all the things that I needed to get an S2. Yeah, I think let's go next. Let's see if we can do 139. I think I tried it, and the only reason it was difficult is because there were the stupid lightning casters, which I kind of probably jinxed it for myself, so I'll probably see lightning casters again. Let's go. Haven't found an S1, just wanna get Sandstorm started again. I think it's perfectly fine to start on a non-F. Oh, lightning. I jinxed it. I told you I'm gonna jinx it, and I jinxed it. Oh my god. I hate these enemies so much. Why do they hit you a gajillion times? We gotta get that perfect Cabraxis charm actually. Okay, after this we will do that. But yes, I also realized that nobody reminded me, guys. Next time do that, please. I wanted to do a cherry thingamajig. Okay, I'm gonna do a full clear of this, so make sure I don't waste those precious heavenly souls. Plus we might get a good base. Oh my god, that's stupid. Okay, idea. Don't stand next to the walls when these fire guys are out, or you will be exploded to tiny pieces. Wow. And then I immediately stand next to a wall, so that's like why am I even trying when I can't even listen to my own advice? How can I expect other people to do that? Some of these times I wish I was a ranged character a little bit more than this. But these like lightning casters are very tanky anyway, so it's not like it would change that much. 50 strength. I need to take that part of the filter out. That was for my like lower end druid. I was looking for angelic light plates, so like the chest with like 90 flat strength and 2+ max cauldrons. So I was trying to do some really good angelic base, but I realized that it's just like not that good. And my current setup is way better than that. That's why you also need good hit recovery frames, by the way. So that doesn't happen. I have 87 lightning rest, dude. That's how much damage we're taking. So cringe. Although it's not that hard to get to 90, especially in this season with all the imperfect spheres and Soulforge Mystic Orbs. Like this build uses 3 angelic items, so it's a very easy at least 3 lightning res just from the Mystic Orbs, and then you can get another 3 from just having a good base. But even at 90 res, these guys will shred your HP so quickly. I know that's not a very tactical way of retreating, because they are still hitting me pretty much all the time. We could also see if lab is a better way of getting XP at this point. 20 combat speed, move speed, res, and XP gain. No attributes kinda sucks, and no HP as well. Sucks a little bit though. Not that much, it's still a decent item to get started on, I guess. Since it's almost max raw combat speed. I could also try to get crafted jewels with attack speed and combat, not combat speed, attack speed hit recovery. Like, I don't think 139 would be that dangerous if it just wasn't for these stupid casters. Like, we would be in a magical, wonderful, fantastical world, if that was the case. But alas, it's not, as I'm dying while saying that. Yeah, my fire res is very low. That's also another thing we can acknowledge. Oh my god. I thought I had a little bit more than that. And we could also still get a better weapon than what we have right now. Although it's probably gonna take me 10 years in here. But we could still get a better one. Like this one is bugged a little bit. I mean, at least the display is bugged because it has 379 max damage, but it could roll up to 250 minimum damage, I think. And if it rolled attack speed naturally, it also would be much better. I don't mind the proc on it. Like it's whatever. It's some extra clear. If we can actually, you know, directly target enemies. But I personally don't think it does that much for me right now. almost done full clearing. Wow. Crazy. Like the damage is good, and for the most part it's gonna be much better if we get like the big tanky guys instead of the obvious. Oh my goodness. They also hug the walls, which means if I'm unlucky with the placement, the tornadoes are pretty much not hitting them. Imagine doing this on hardcore, by the way. Crazy shit some people aren't doing. Like, some people are like leagues above what I could ever imagine to do. And that's awesome. I think we gained around like 20% XP here so far. Which is pretty good, although not what I remember. I thought it was a tiny bit better, but maybe that's because I had decent while of Elder Blood. Sorry, wall of text jump scare. Okay. Did I get my investment back? No. Absolutely not. Okay. That was great. Or something like that. Damn. It's kinda sad disenchanting one of these, but you know, it has to go. I literally cannot pass it to any other character of mine. Like, it's just... This will be the best signet ever. So I said that I kinda wanted to remake this. What's my hit recovery right now? 126. That's rough. I could get his recovery speed here. Oh, but it's gonna give more because it's combat. I always forget that it's combat speed. Even though I just said it like a second ago. Let's get some max damage on it. That's like a good thing to just have it on. And I will see. Okay, so we gain an extra cold. 88 cold already, pretty respectable. At 83 fire is just... Oh man, I can't wait to actually get useful Mystic Orbs. Like for this one, or for this one, or for this one. You know, it's just at any time it could just happen. So which one do I need for speed? Need for speed? Emerald, okay. And I think it's not even 20, it's 30, right? Yeah, 30 hit recovery. So there we go, we are at capped frames. Although there is a very funny thing about the sorceress. If you are building a staff, you can get to 2 frame hit recovery. I will show you by what I mean by that. Like if you open up the speed calculator, just like that, and you say that we are a sorceress, as we spoke about it earlier. Now, if you are using like a warblade, let's say, SORC specific, you could get to 3 frames. 280 is a lot to get, like it's It's a ton of hit recovery you need to get, but I think it's possible. And you will be very fast and comfortable with that. If you're building a staff, on the other hand, you can do 2 frames with 700 faster hit recovery. Insane. Cold is 260 right also, by the way. That's crazy. We are Phobos ready pretty much, is what I meant to say with that. We are ready for that. Nah, I was gonna say something, but nah. How about I don't even tempt myself with that. Oh yeah, I said I wanted to listen to OSRS, right? Can we find anything interesting? There is a list of 550 videos for old school RuneScape, okay? That's good. Nice. Now, since I still need my dimensional key, which I just don't have, I haven't gotten a single onslaught key. I have gotten every single other stream music. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. Like it's 11 p.m. It's almost 12 p.m. for me. I don't really want to listen to like 200 BPM Eurobeat music, even though that's always a good thing. I think we can just chill a little bit. It's gonna be much better. So we also make sure we get that. .537, very nice attack speed still. 44 phase res. What else? I think it's as much as about I could do for the gear right now. Okay. Let's do some labs. Why not? We could get some nice damage bonus from that. It's not a lot compared to how much overall impact we already have on the character, but it's still something. Like it's almost as much as a level 47 Bloodlust, which I think is pretty good when it's maxed out, which is a bit far away. Oh, before, god damn it. I said cherry before. So let's just do that as well. Have you guys seen the very secret level in this game? Because I think everybody knows about the cow level, okay? It's not like it says it's the secret cow level, but I think it's not that much of a secret anymore, since the game is not young, and it surely had time to get discovered. But what if I tell you there is an actual secret level in this game? Now we need a better, instead of split arrow, let's get this arrow swarm. It's gonna be much better for clear. Let's right click this cherry. Let's see what will happen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do we have here? I will stop the music. Let's see if we can actually survive this. I never actually was good at Pac-Man. Like I don't think I've ever, played it even on like an original hardware. And that's also why I wanted to do this on the druid, since we just have the bear keeping me safe. We're so slow without veneration of, I mean, without spark of hope. Are you guys having a bit of an argument there? Okay, I'm just gonna go around. Oh god, they can sometimes do teleport because, I don't know, they get like body blocked by minions. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Where are you, dude? No, 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 no. Holy shit. I don't have any mana. I can't do anything. Fuck him up. No, what are you doing? The intensity of the situation. Okay. What does that do? What is happening? Oh, there is still a lot of things we haven't got. Oops. I sure do hope nothing bad will happen in this very short distance. I need to go around. I don't know if you can actually kill these because, you know, we picked up those like special... Uh-oh. That's a bit of a pickle, wouldn't you say? I don't know if I'm using correct terminology, but I think this might be what professionals call a stalemate. Because if I go here... Okay, like that. No, get out. Okay, they're at one clump, all of them. And I think if you can just, in general, get to the middle. Don't know if you actually need to... Oh, so you still need to collect all of them. Fuck. Is this all we're missing? I don't actually know. No, we are still missing something. Why? Or is it these ones? Or we also need to collect those? What? Ah, help! Help! Dude, I'm being chased. What the fuck, man? All this time, dude. Ah, that's so disappointment. They were so close to actually finishing it. Fuck. Anyway, I have a video where I actually finish it. It's kind of funny. There's like a second level where all the enemies are gray Pac-Man and they drop a bunch of loot. It's just a funny thing, you know. I would have also liked it if the bear was actually teleporting to us like it did all the other cases, but it's whatever. It's not like I was gonna get anything useful from that. It's just a fun little game. So let's get back into that rank 1 push as I actually promised. Although not sure how much I would honestly, how much I should care about these lower tier ones. And I need to turn off my filter. Dude, typing is difficult. So yeah, that was it. Cool minigame, exactly. It's such. It can very rarely drop from the cow level. I don't know the chances for it, so don't. I can't answer that, but it can. You can just be in the cow level, and sometimes a Pac-Man like mob spawns. And if you manage to kill it, it's very difficult to kill because it runs around with gigantic movement speed and has a ton of HP. Like if you can kill it, it drops that cherry, and that's where you can do the minigame. I think I've got it a total of like 3 times ever in the game. So it's pretty rare, considering the amount of characters I've did and the amount of times I spent in the cow level just farming shrines and all that. But you know, every once in a while you can just come around it. It'll also drop, I think it's guaranteed to drop at least like 1 sacred unique item too, which is very funny. Not funny. It's very fun. It's so funny, dude. It's the funniest shit I've seen. When a mob drops loot, holy shit, dude. I'm laughing my ass off. I shouldn't have picked this very calm music because I'm gonna fall asleep. That's the problem. Like, oh shit. Sorry. I could actually imagine sleeping to this. Like having a proper ad blocker set up, of course. Like I could just set it up and then have the best sleep to this. We're not even gonna get any XP here. We should just go next. But we could technically come across either an Amazon or a Barbarian, which we could get our charm from. I'm sorry if I'm not speaking that much. I'm still feeling a little tired, even though I slept during the day. I'm just feeling a little worn down. So we can all have this little serenity, little calm night of just sandstorms blasting off into the rifts and labyrinths and all of that jazz. I've just calm Diablo 2 sounds in the background. More of these. Let's see how difficult this is. Okay, I also need to swap this around a little bit. Just so it's a bit more comfortable and comes more naturally this way. We got a pretty good opening too. And we can technically already come across a Phobos here. If we get, I don't know, lucky, unlucky. whichever is the case. I think a tier 6 one we should be able to kill. Not 100% sure, but I think we should. Although damage is very weird and always has been very weird in this game, so we might never know. Also, we are at like 40% XP, so let's see how far that goes. I know we're getting a bunch of good stuff, but we need to pay attention to actually staying alive. That's a little bit more important right now. Oh. I shouldn't do these teleports. Oh, that's an anomaly. First encounter with an anomaly. Okay, how about we don't do that? Let's just try to ignore his ass for a little bit. Why do I feel like the XP is better than in library? Like I thought it would be rather the opposite way. I don't mind, but it's just unexpected. Oh, I'm also still filtering for +3 all skill amulets for some reason. Probably should turn that off, at least for now. Let's see, where is that? Thank you. And there is a navigator in the area as well. You can see how slow I'm walking without me running. And if I go out of this place, we are back to normal speed. That's how you know that there is a navigator that son of a will most likely one-shot me because he deals stupid amounts of damage. Whoa. That's exactly what I was talking about. Fuck. I get stuck on these brigands, I think. This teleport just sucks. I need. Should we say fuck it and try the void one more time? I mean, at some point I will have to do that. And why not do it while I'm in the mindset to actually do it? We already have better gear. Let's get back to attack speed just for the damage sake. Swap that. That's good. What else? I think that's it. Okay, make sure we already not use any of that because they could just easily brick the run once again. One last time, hopefully one last time. Oh, I also need to swap the helm. There is a different helm that I need to use with auras. So make sure I don't forget that. with my very limited memory that I have. Because memory is pretty expensive. What? Trying to sabotage me, huh? I know these tricks. I'm not the... This isn't my first rodeo. Because this is not a rodeo. This couldn't be my first. What the fuck? How could this be my first rodeo if this isn't one? If I were to go to a rodeo, I would most likely die and explode into tiny pieces and have all my balls be broken once again into tiny pieces. It's crazy that some people just saw a ball and I was like, you know what? Watch me sit on this thing for a minute and a half. It's like, nah, no way you can do it. Yeah, fucking watch me. And then he just goes there and does it. And then the other guy tries it and he gets kicked off in the first second, breaks 12 of his ribs, punctures his lung, and it's like, holy shit, dude. That was fun. Try that again. Like that's just something else. Okay, ham swap. Make sure we don't forget that. So I have the good res with this one. 540 attack speed, that's also good. Yeah, should be just skill and RNG if we get some good circles or not. Did it also cut my life regen and my life recovery? Because I was getting like no HP back from... Also, I shouldn't have that debuff on me, by the way. Dude. F off. This melee build? Yep, we are playing a melee sandstorm sorceress, which is kinda unlucky since we cannot sandstorm in here. Or it would immediately explode into tiny pieces and then burn up. So we're kinda just forced to use our tiny little blades. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, we might need to do another round of this. Why am I in that? Like, what? How does it count? That was just my absolute lack of reaction time, sorry. Sorry if you had to see that. Sorry somebody hold a gun to your head and made you watch that. Okay. That's once again so close. So far it's working, but like I really... well, okay. That was bad. I really hope that the Samael stone doesn't need this. Or I'm gonna flip out. I'm gonna properly flip open. Guys, I'm here too. Could you please stop ignoring me? Thank you. Just barely outside of it. Watch her still take damage from some. No, she didn't. How? Okay. It's a little bad, but they're still like on track for a kill. I don't wanna purify again. Like that was one of that was enough. Okay. How is he not in that? What? When did that happen? Okay. I don't like that. No, she could randomly just like, if I look her the wrong way, she is dead. Like a calm breeze sweeps over this place and she's over. And she's ripped to shreds pretty much. Oh my god. I think he still has way too much HP for me to... Okay, never mind. Fuck, man. Okay. Wow. I didn't think this was gonna... It's gonna be enough, but I guess the damage was good. Ooh, dude, that was... Again, one shot. Did anybody see what she died to, actually? Because I just saw no abilities that were anywhere near close to her. Oh, also we got light purple. Nice. We get the best coloration. Okay, we don't need that anymore. Stack these up nicely. Also. Perfect. It's completely useless, but why not? Yeah, I think we can keep going. Almost perfect roll. Crazy. I think that tier 6 lab was okay. Like, if I could complete the whole thing, it would have been better XP than library. That's... I'm like positively sure that would have been the case. So we kind of need to get more of those. Also need to make sure that these two rooms are separated, because this is what we need to unlock a staff. If we somehow ever manage to kill Samael, that's what we need. Yeah, that's it. here somewhere, I don't know. This place needs some organizing once again. As always, it's a constant cycle of me finally putting all the things together and then doing one run of anything and it's all in shambles. All in pieces. Okay. Let's have a nice backdrop for the labs. Like this place with the tree is just beautiful. I think this zone can also still give XP. Like just as a note to myself, we are a bit under 50% XP. See how much we can get of it. Oh, we're raptor sites. Yikes, 2 sockets. I think she can drop Dream Fragment 2. Oh my god, that regen. Cool, she gets Vindicated. Why? Why can these bosses get... It even seems stronger than the regular one. Like the regular is like 5% max HP per second. I think so. No, 3% max HP per second. But it has a cap, like it... Oh, it's a bar. Okay, onslaught key. Okay, not dying. That would be helpful as well. Yeah. Okay, it's a 50-50. Yes. Oh, thank you. Now we just need all the fragments. I have one. Can I even deal damage to her until the buff doesn't expire? Oh wait. Okay, it did. Thank god. At least it's still a short buff. Same as for the players. But like, holy shit, did you see that HP regen? Just full heal. How much res am I supposed to have for this, by the way? Star chart 1. Yo, you just need to channel it. And then we got it. See? That's already 2 pieces and there's another assassin. How about I don't give a shit about that? I mean, I only needed to kill that one. Since that's like the only purpose she has, pretty much, is just to give me the star chart. Oh, Odious Mind, thank you for the follow. Dude, I have no idea what's going on, but it's cool to watch. Hell yeah, that's honestly, that's the spirit. That's just honestly, you don't need to know anything about what's going on as long as it's like fun and shiny and colorful. Dude, kids do that a lot of time, and I think it works. You can just be an iPad baby, but like an adult. Like nobody can stop you from doing that. I could just load up Cocomelon or something on my second monitor and you know, have fun all the time, or Family Guy clips, or sand cutting. Any of those super satisfying montages. I'm doing exactly the same, pretty much, just a little bit of a more niche demographic, but it's honestly the same thing. Now, a better question is, do you want to know what's going on, or you are fine in the colorful funness? I mean, it's honestly perfectly fine. Like, I don't mind. I'm happy I can bring enjoyment to others. but I also don't mind. Chad, hi. Ooh, what's going on? How's the vibe? How's the vibe? How do you even answer to that? How do I like SORC versus Paladin? Good question. SORC has some good good utility. Like I really like the Coven stuff. I think it's pretty good, as well as some of the melee things, like just having Fusillade pop down, so I can even dodge around and I don't have to focus on attacking, so it will bring me back some HP. And you know, this is amazing. Gigantic life on melee attack. Awesome. But I think overall Paladin is much stronger in the end. Like with the Jaguar and all of that stuff. Paladin beats this 10 times out of 10. But it's very fun and it's absolutely SSF friendly. Like I'm XSF right now. I think you can see it from the title. I don't know why I'm explaining it. But yeah, I think this is super friendly. Like this took me, you know, a little bit of time, I think 5 hours or something. This you can just get gradually better and better battle staffs. You don't need the Rune Word and the incredibly rare base. Like it's much friendlier to play, I think. Didn't get a 6 key, by the way. Once again, we are limited by the resources of our time. Okay, so we have Star Chart 2 and Star Chart 1. Oh, wow. So let's see how much damage we get. 15%, okay, that's actually not bad. I also have all of these for some extra magic find. So that's a decent chunk of progress there, 33%. That's usually around how much I get, because getting 6, I mean, getting like 7, 8, 9, 10 keys is pretty difficult for most builds. But I mean, 6 is pretty easy. I just died because I was bad. So hopefully we can keep up the progress. And what have you been playing in this season so far? Because there is a lot of pretty solid builds actually. Like Necro had the Pestilence, I think Terror or something. What was the single target skill? Oh wait, I have an extra. I didn't even realize. Okay, now make sure we don't die at this. Like 1 death, you know. It happens to the best of us. 2? Ah, that's cringe. Like the damage is absolutely fantastic. As you can see, the recovery as well, like my HP is barely moving. And if it does, like if I go down to half HP, I'm just as quickly back to full again. Also, we only got like 5% XP. Thanks for the info. I'm rolling a pally now. Oh, so you were between choosing 2. Okay. I mean, I have a guide for the Paladin one. I don't know if you've seen that. Not there yet. I see. But yeah, I have a guide for I think it's a bit more endgame version of that. But I go over the basics of the build for the Paladin of your build. Thank you. I will be doing much more of them because, you know, I've been neglecting it. Ooh, 7. Yeah. I mean, then you know what. But I think it's a really fun build, and in general, super happy with how that turned out. And it's pretty easily, yeah, I think it's pretty easily accessible. It's amazing for both clear and bossing, so you can see all kinds of content pretty much. So even if you're somebody who is just like starting out at the game, this build can take you to the end pretty much, see boss mechanics, and then even if you're following a not so strong build, you still have a bit of a foundation because you've seen those difficult bosses. And I think that's fantastic. And we will accidentally trigger this boss altar, and it's... oh my god. Okay. I wish these guys would just disappear after the main boss dies. Like, how would you compare Sandstorm versus a Void Touch Druid? They both seem pretty OP this league. Sandstorm is like sensibly OP and is approachable for a lot more people. Pretty much every character can do. Okay, that was bad. Pretty much every character can do a Sandstorm build. Like there is some foundational pieces here and there. Paladin is just like the best of all of them. But Void Touch is incredibly difficult to put together. It needs a lot of pieces, a lot of difficult to acquire pieces, and you need like a lot of outside help in terms of skills. Like you cannot just take the natural hunter druid skills because they are really bad. Like you will only do like a fraction of a damage even with the good end game setup that I have. And in the case of Paladin, you can put that gear on that you have for the Sandstorm, and with Retaliate and Divine Judgment, you will still be dealing pretty solid damage actually. Of course not Sandstorm, but you will be able to go through content. In my opinion, I think that's what people used to do on that. Okay, let's see how 7 is. Uh-oh. Colors is fine. I gotta get that Cabraxis, man. That's just like... I'm scared. Please tell me one of them is not an anomaly. Any other builds you think are OP? Poison Necro is crazy strong, by the way. Like the single target possibility on that build is stupidly high. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. That's why I'm doing these streams, because I think it's much easier. Oh my fuck. I think it's much easier to explain things like this in this format than in comment sections. Even though I don't mind answering comments, of course. I think it's just much more natural, and I can yap on about one thing for minutes at a time, and I like that. I'm that sort of an egotistical person, but I just like to listen to my own voice. It's so good, dude. I sleep to my own voice. Imagine. Imagine that's how I was. I've never done Uber versus, so I'm trying to figure out which build to push to 150. There is some pretty good ones. There is a new Bow Amazon build using Hellreach and Oria's Satchel. The Bow and a Quiver combo, which get reworked this season. And you can do like a spell damage Bow Amazon with that. It's such a cool idea that you are using. It's I don't know if you've played Path of Exile before, but it's like a build from that game, pretty much. At least that's how it feels to me, because you're using your own abilities to trigger other abilities, and then you scale your damage differently. It's amazing. It's so good, and it's incredibly strong. You can super easily get it to 149, and with a little bit of extra investment, you can get it to 150 easily. That's gonna be the next build guide. Like imagine it as like a cast on crit build, pretty much. Like you're shooting your own abilities with a Bow Amazon, But those don't deal pretty much any damage. It's your triggered skills which deal the big damages. Which is my favorite archetype, by the way. Like my first actual successful guide I did on this channel for PoE was for a cast on crit high spear build. Like 4 years ago, I think. Now I need to figure out where the fuck this anomaly is, because we need to avoid it like heck. Okay, but we're clearing this 7 with like not that many issues, honestly. Of course, I'm saying this until a corrupted barb jumps on screen and then one-shots me, because I feel like that's gonna happen. Check out that bow build. I think it's still on the leaderboard, actually. Since I have this very cool setup now, I can just do something like this. Yeah, it should be visible. Like if we go into the current ladder, look for Amazon, and check this. This is that character pretty much. So it's using this bow, the Hell Reach, and at the top you can see it has a 2% to cast level 50 Searing Glow on striking. That's also the same line on this quiver as well. Now, let me zoom into this a little bit. Yeah. This also has the level 50 Searing Glow on striking. And then you just build spell damage and get corrupted items, because Searing Glow has a special mechanic where it deals more fire damage the more corrupted items you have. So you kind of need to not only get good items, you also need to corrupt them and not break them. So it's such a good build. It's not only fun to like put the build together on its own, like just getting the base items, but also you're kind of making your own items. Like it's not even that easy to get the items themselves. Like it's such a satisfying thing to get that build started and land that good corruption on an expensive item. And that means that you yourself have made that item upgrade. It doesn't matter if you bought the base, but you were the one who made the corruption on it. So I think that's just like an absolutely fantastic design choice on that. Like it's just peak. If I were to just, you know, rank builds in this season, which could be a video idea as well, I think that would be my pinnacle S tier best build. Not because it's like insanely strong bossing, for example. It's not that good at bossing, but it's just like the concept, the execution, everything is just, oh my god, so good. Pure cinema. And I will actually not get a tier 8 key in this. Are we real? Are we real as fuck for that? Where's the anomaly? Okay, we somehow need to have enough space to move so we don't get blown to pieces by the anomaly, and we can, you know, still kill shit. And I can somehow see the effects that are going under my feet. See that, for example? Let's also open this, you know. Let's just check in who's here. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Can I kill it? 83 fires, man. That's all the damage we've dealt. Oh my my god, I missed it completely. I feel like this will not end well for me. Okay, just walk little circles like that. It's all good. That's not enough, right? Is it? It was. Whew. It's a bit more stressful than it should have been. Three of these back to back. I still don't know what exactly does that Nova does. Okay. I mean, this is once again pretty chill as long as you don't get hit by any of these abilities. And when you do, it's instant death pretty much, but until then... Okay, not even that bad. See, what is that? What is that relic that I got? This relic that I had with the max poison res, I thought it would be like it's whatever. Saving my life in these situations. We got a sash, hell reach. See, we got the bow that we were just talking about. And it's max roll 2 on the spell focus. That's crazy. Even though we didn't get a single 8 stone, that was pretty satisfying overall. Like, that was pretty good. Anything else? Uncleared? No, we full cleared it. Wow. Now we did. And we have a single 6 key. Much better. Fashion icon here. That's the way you do it. And we got like a very good chunk of XP. Like more than 30%, I think. Yeah, labs are still kind of the way to go for XP wise. Like, I don't think we can do the same speed on XP when it comes to just like the same level library. We'll see, of course. I will have to be proven otherwise. Start from... Okay, and my XP immediately does a big jump from the first pack of mobs. Okay, love it. I'm just rage baiting the game to prove me wrong. That's what I'm doing. It's the mind games. so we started from like 83-ish%, somewhere along those lines. Oh, also we need Mystic Orbs. I completely forgot about that. That I need that. I specifically set out, like I think multiple times even in the past 3 hours, that we need Mystic Orbs. So we need Mystic Orbs because those give me res, and I need res because res is good. Max damage, spell damage, that's not good. Oh wait, combat speed too? But it doesn't have attributes. Right? Does it? Or I'm just stupid. We'll come back, we'll see that. I also need to make a guide for D2 stats as well. It has changed enough since the last guide that it actually kind of warrants it. This kind of goes a lot faster than lab, and the XP is pretty solid. Fuck. I have been proven wrong. In like minutes too. It took 2.5 minutes to prove me wrong. That's incredible. Love to see it. See, this is what happens when you don't get those stupid lightning casters. I will never shut up about those lightning casters. Those are, oh my god, the bane of my existence. Yeah, we're like around 10% now. And we also need arcane crystals so I can actually sustain labs, because in this form we can't really do that, sadly. Like I just got through my what gives you the damage in each corruption. It's just the Searing Glow's built-in mechanic. Like that's just how the skill works. Each successful corruption, like it has to give you an extra stat on the item. It cannot just be like a no outcome. It has to give you an extra stat on the item. Will give you 30% base damage as fire. It's like a Fizz as fire, Fizz as extra fire pretty much. And since you can have 10 item slots, with that build only 9, since you cannot corrupt quivers, it's gonna be 270% extra Fizz as fire damage. It's not like PoE, so scaling the Fizz damage doesn't help the fire damage. You only need to worry about fire damage. But that's still gonna be incredible damage. Like Searing Glow is still one of the best skills in the game in general. And if you can just get that from an Amazon bow build, that's wow. That's just so good. Okay, so that kind of was good XP. That's what I've come to realize. Against my better judgment, I have proved my own self wrong. I love to do it. If I really wanted to min-max XP, I should search for XP shrines before entering here. How can you make music this chill? It's barely playing. And yet I feel like I'm in the calmest serenities. You just imagine a big green field with some blue mountains in the background, like far away from you. And you're just sitting in there in the tall grass with some flowers around you. And you lay back and you just watch the clouds above you. That's what this music gives me, pretty much. Just the audio version. It's beautiful. Nice, we're level 144. I think we still have at least one level where you can gain XP from here. But I also kind of need to make sure that I actually have like a good XP bonuses, which I don't think I do right now. 52? Okay, that's not bad actually. I was expecting like 30 or something. Minus lightning, come on. Wait, I feel like we didn't get any XP after leveling up. Let's try 139. I feel like we're gonna get our ass handed to ourselves, but it is what it is. That's what you gotta do to get some proper XP in this game. Okay, I need heat recovery because I forgot that I don't have it right now. I can also respect or remove this. Well, let's just get that. Not sure if I will use it because I already have so many quick casts, things like that. Maybe instead of, yeah, that could be like a good middle button. This bit looks interesting. It's a lot of fun to play. If you get the chance, it's absolutely worth trying out. It's also not fun, it's incredibly strong as well. But yeah, I just love that they are adding new ideas like that. Oops. These guys are a little bit strong. So I should have made it in Act 4 actually. Even though I was talking that, you know, hey, Act 5 looks nice, it looks great. But at the same time, like, man, I'm gonna die a lot here. And for XP, I pretty much had 0% going in. Ooh, 5 balls hit. Shit. Do you use a Wiring Shot? Yes. So they proc all over the screen. Searing Glow has like a this large area. It hits like multiple times, and it hits like crazy. Like it hits so many targets. It has way better clear than the actual boson build, like the proper physical boson build. If you can believe that. Like it is so much faster than that. Holy shit, why am I not using this curse already? Or before this? Jesus, they do like no damage. Like I can just stand in the smack dab in the middle of them. Wow. Okay, we still need to do something, but damn. Although I somehow need to get used to the fact that my middle button is not damage anymore, but damage reduction. I need so many more quick cast buttons. Keep using it. Or I should just get a follower who uses that skill automatically. And the problem is that I need to keep that follower alive somehow, and that's usually not really worth the hassle. Like it's just very annoying in general. Also eats up a ton of my mana. I mean, I will need to make crafted jewels anyway, since, you know, just using basic runes which give no other stats than attack speed is kind of pointless. So I could just use life and mana leech. Yeah, getting that force blast is kind of a good idea. Sometimes who would have thought that not dealing more damage is the option, and it's actually good to use a 40% damage reduction ability every once in a while. Okay, this looks sketchy. Can I pull this off? Yes, I can. I'm so good at this. Let's go. Rainbow Maiden and yep, double drop. Big. And it's like 17% XP from full clearing this. Okay. Maybe there's a couple more percents hiding in here. Whoa. Whoa. 287 minimum damage. Wow. Now, if this just would have rolled good max damage, this would be insane. Like, I think that would be amazing. Like, it's 130 more minimum damage than my current one has. So if that somehow managed to combine with the insane max damage it can roll, damage for days. Okay, I think I can just shard all of these. And there is not a lot of point in me collecting signets. Oh, why am I coming here? Okay, but after I started using this, I like didn't even die. So maybe we should keep on keep on rocking that. I mean, that works precisely until the moment that there are those enemies around. Just as like an extra bit, just going back to the bow Amazon for the searing glow shenanigans. That Amazon build can clear this same content that I'm doing right now, which I'm like struggling for my life pretty much. That can clear this in like 2 minutes. Like the entire thing. And I didn't even have my life on melee attack proc, and I still survived that. That DR is crazy. The good thing is, we only need this level and then one more. And then at that point, we officially have the rank 1 spot. Like, we just need to get through this. And then one more after that. And even in 145 we still get very good XP. Yo, that looks... Yo. Wait a second. The max damage is low, but the min damage is solid. Max cauldrons as well. The damage is bad. It's 50 more min damage, but like 100 less max, which is a lot. Although maybe we can check it out how much it would be with the same runes as I have right now. So this has 1050, so that means 525 average damage. If we take this, that's 555. Is this actually gonna be better than what I have? Nah, but this also has a spiral dance proc. And this has nothing. Damn. These are so close to each other in damage, actually. Or if it didn't even have the proc, but it had the 75% attack speed, it would be better, I think. Just because the way attack speed scales our damage, I think that would be enough for me to consider swapping it. But in that case, But we've been here for, like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something in libraries. And we already found a weapon that is like a very valid contender compared to what I have right now. So imagine if you're looking through every single one of those staves and you're here for like hours and hours, you could absolutely get a better one than what I have right now. Oops. Couldn't cast anything for some reason. Also, my mouse was lost. No, I almost missed that. In the meanwhile, I'm still looking for a perfect Zakarum's ear. My current one is 12% XP, so if we could get a 15, that'd be great. Not really saying that's gonna make like a gigantic difference, but wait, I don't have this. Hold on for a second. That needs immediate remedy. I don't know if I can do it in 30 seconds for the first try, but we should. There we go. Wow, we can not. Why not get max XP if possible? Okay, so now we are at 62% XP without having any vial of Elder Blood, which is from 5 to 25%. It's kind of big we're missing that, but you know, I'll probably just be fine without that. Did I not cast it? What happened there? Even like the animation went out and the enemies were not affected by that. I think we got like interrupted or something. Love it when it does that. What is that? We get a blue angelic stuff with cold damage. Okay. Maybe I should specify it, maybe only show me rare ones. Combat speed, max damage, cold res, glacial wall struck. You know what? If we can land a good corruption on it, I'll consider it. Okay, actually, Let's min-max a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna look through the entire act, but if we get one in the first, I don't know, 2-3 zones, just like this one, then I take that. But we kinda need to survive for this, so how about we walk in a little bit. +4. I can also disable that shield since I got a max roll. Max roll all skills one. And the arrow swarm quiver as well. I don't need that anymore. Phoenix wave. I have no idea, not even the slightest. Whoa. 25, 40 attributes, oh, but no res. And we cannot even soul forge a max res on it, that's not worth it. It's not worth it big time. That's crazy how strong this is. Why didn't I use this before? Am I stupid? Don't answer. I know the answer already, I'm afraid. It never truly was a question. No. What am I doing? We got like almost 10% XP from that one shrine. Let's get another one. I'm still trying to deal damage with my middle button instead of just accepting the fact that it's not gonna happen. Nah, whatever. I don't want to look for it anymore, it's boring. Just go ahead and do shit. That's the way we're gonna level up. Also, running headfirst into a gigantic group of enemies and dying immediately, that's also how we're gonna level up. Secret strategy. Whoa, that was bad. I cursed a whole 2 enemies and then made sure to die to the enemies that I haven't cursed. Absolute masterful gaming on display. Okay, how about I actually use my abilities, because this is getting a little annoying to deal with. I would have 0 chance with the XP shrine. I'm thinking of have a good one. Thanks for checking in. I'm glad I could give some pointers on what to try out. I'll still be here and doing the same thing, so I will be. As I said, that build guide should be the next one. It's like a 3-in-1 actually. It's gonna cover the paladin version. Yo, is that a super big epic sub? Thank you for the member, dude. Holy shit. Thank you so much.
At Chad Tusher has become a member.
Exactly, as I'm saying. I forgot that DTS is on now anyway for these sort of things. Dang, thanks. Okay. To make sure that I'm bringing proper gameplay, I need to not die anymore in this, because now we have professional standard once again. Although we kind of had to have that before. Okay, that text. The wall of text. It's how about we not do that? Oh my god, the spinning. Almost said something. These guys are so ass to deal with in such a small pace. Pace? Yeah, right. And we get another one, a loot explosion. I mean, it's not a bad one, I just don't need it. It has practically no use for me. I don't even know which build like specifically goes out of their way to get like max life. I guess maybe Bloodzone could take those. Probably. Let's see. Yeah, that was very short-lived. Okay. Next. Okay, maybe for why is my mouse always stuck on the lightning shield? And as far as I'm noticing, the damage reduction seems to affect these fire elementals as well. Maybe I still need to kill the enemies. That could definitely help, but like, I'm not sure how much. Okay, this is good that they don't all turn their brain cells on at the same time. They're just coming one by one, which is how it should be done, of course. Couldn't use my ability. Okay, this place is still a bit difficult, just a tiny bit. Why did I show there? Like, I don't have a second camera set up. I never had. Why am I confusing myself with that shit? Let's calm down for a second. Everything is fine. Everything is good. Life is beautiful. +9 all skills. Oh my god. I'm so sad that both the min and, I mean, technically, both minimum and maximum damage crafts are open on that staff. But skill levels don't do shit for this build. So it's kinda sad. Okay, I think I have that much in me that we can get to 145 today. And I don't know, I kind of want to get to 146. What am I doing? It's just walking down with just completely ignoring enemies. Okay, so I'm probably gonna get to 146 tomorrow. It's these ones are not that slow. Like, it's pretty good XP. Like, I don't think there is anything else which can grant me like almost 20% XP in 5 minutes. But at the same time, I'm very tired. It's kind of getting late. And it's very much visible on the gameplay quality as well. Which, I mean, it's already at like close to rock bottom, but I don't want it to actually hit rock bottom just yet. Everything has its time and place, but it's not for now. But I mean, we did some incredible progress today, which I was not expecting. Like, I was expecting to do so a little bit, maybe to get a 10 or that's it. Actually do the void twice and get some other upgrades. Absolutely unexpected. So how much we need to full clear this, and then I think the next one is gonna give me what we need. Yeah, let me just. Okay, very quick pit stop. That XP shrine was very short-lived. It's those spinning white penises, man, that are on the screen. I'm sorry, they are just that. Like, there is just no better way of saying they're just that. They deal way too much damage, and they're just helicoptering with it on the screen. All of them, every single one of them without fail. Okay. I need to put an actual filter on the battle staff, because previously I could get away with having a crafted damage on the one that's like on the staff itself, because I just needed something. Like, having something was better than not having anything. But right now, just having the bare minimum is not enough. So I kinda need to have good minimum and maximum damage available. None of them can be crafted on. That's pretty much the deal. $225 max, that's so low. Whoa. Imperfect sphere just randomly in here. That's the second one that I got from a library. Which one is this? Please tell me it's like minus fire, minus lightning. It's good for labs, I guess, because both fire and cold are really dangerous, and lightning not so much. But then that means I would need to get like a specific... Wait. just intentionally using the worst weapon, I mean the worst amulet that I have. I'm dead also. Why was I doing that? Like this just straight up has more life leech, more damage, more LE res, more fizz res, more all skills even though that doesn't matter that much. And it has the proc which, you know, can keep me alive through life leech a little bit more. It's probably just me wanting to see the wishful thinking. That's what I wanted to say. It's probably just wishful thinking, but I feel like they're dying faster. Could be just, you know. Okay, those were not dying at all. So that sort of compensates a little bit. How about I don't come from here, but... Do I still have the same frames? Because it feels like I'm not. Even though there is nothing, pretty much nothing that could have changed about my frames. Yeah, 152. I don't know. It's just the feelings, man. Minus fire res. Bro, what are these useless? What are these useless mystic ores, bro? Okay. Now what if I get a good XP here and we get all that 21% or 22% in one go? Can we pull it off? The impossible. Can it be done? Okay, first we need a shrine. Anytime, just, you know, take a little extra time. There it is. Oh, there is another one. So in case, I know it's very, very unlikely, but just in that weird scenario that somehow we will die, there is another one. So far so good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not even gonna pick that up. It's just fucked. It's whatever. We will die every 10 seconds because it's lightning caster time. Where they get less cast speed too, right? Does that do anything? They do it like that. No. That does nothing. That does precisely jack shit. Oh my god, I've seen the 300 minimum damage on the staff and I almost had a heart attack, like what? But then it's 300 fire damage. So it's nothing. Dang it. Minus poison. Oh my god, dude. Get out of here with that shit. The disrespect is incredible. I feel like I should just take that lightning shit relic off. It barely does anything. Like the damage reduction we have is like not that significant from it, and it's like misleading me with the clicks every single time. Even though it feels a little weird to blame a relic for me dying, which reduces the damage I take, but I feel like it's the psychological damage that I'm taking because of it. It's just next level sabotage that he's doing right now. They're so far off. Away, not off. I want to say they're so far away. Dude. That's just so much damage. My god. At least they could spam their left like they used to. Wish there was an option for that, where you could turn it on. Like it truly felt like you were in a dangerous place when you heard the laughter constantly. Like, I liked it personally when it was like that. I thought it was intentional. And it was like, oh, it's a bug that they spam their abilities, or the laugh with the ability. So where is the fun in this game anymore? Oh. Whoa. I'm really thinking on just speccing into anti-mass, because that could be a gigantic heal as well. Maybe that would work better as a panic button. Even though I'm speaking like I'm in hardcore and I'm, you know, would have a realistic use. $27 max damage and like nothing else useful. I mean, I'm trying, but it's getting to a point. What was that spam? She was just going crazy with it. She was spamming it crazy style. I was really considering that XP shrine, but I feel like we're dying in a millisecond here. never mind, it's a good idea. I wanted to say, that's... shouldn't have done that, but you know what? I should have. Should have done it more. Also, I think this is the best. One of the best layouts, I think. The other ones kinda suck a little bit. It's like a little bit more. Especially when, like, neither of them, like, I think there's like 3-4 different layouts. None of them can be completely cleared by just doing a circle. You always have to go into some extra nooks and crannies in the middle. Extra nooks, not crannies, I don't know what that is. What did I say? So you always have to go into some extra pockets of enemies. And this one can be cleared pretty well compared to the others. Okay, 2 heavenly souls at the end here. Beautiful. And now just as a finisher. If it's lightning, I'm not gonna full clear it. I'm just gonna get the level and get the fuck out of here. Okay, so far it doesn't seem like it. Could just be the regular one. I also don't mind this. Like, this layout is also pretty good. This could be like the second best one, I think. But like the stairs are difficult to approach properly. Especially if you have an ability like this. Tornado, like a sandstorm, where it's a bit with all the invisible walls, they're just not spawning projectiles. It can be like a big bottleneck here. I guess the blast does a lot of help. There's like practically no special enemies here. And it's also like a decent gauge, as in how much XP the rest, how much time the rest of the XP is gonna take. Holy shit, my brain is off. My brain is sleep mode already. Sleep maxing. I tried that sleep max thing. I slept once. Good. Really good attack speed on that step, but like practically nothing else. Like double res and life after each kill. It's a bit of a yikes one. Now that staff is sleep maxing, because that's boring as hell. What if I had a weapon that had like no damage on it? Guys, wouldn't that be interesting? Up some trash. Let's see, what is this? Yes! We'll finally have fire res. Does this have place for it? Yes. Oh, it's only 6 levels, not even 10, that I was for some reason expecting. Of course. We really couldn't go without dying for one last try. Still have that. And it's just enemy cast speed. Yeah, that doesn't matter that much. I'll think about it later. When I'm refreshed. Also, you can imagine how refreshed I'm gonna be because I drank an energy drink like not even an hour ago. So I'm gonna sleep like a baby. A baby who like wakes up 5 times in the next 6 hours. And then cry and piss myself. I really need some rest. Okay, as a storm pick as a final reward for a job well done. And we almost got this to 10, and we had like 5. So it's gonna be like a little bit less than 10% XP for a full complete run. Which means I need to do 11 runs, roughly. Dude, that's less than an hour. And I'm only at 48 hours. Yeah, I think that's completely doable. Tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do that off stream. And maybe get the 140 ding on stream. But I'm just gonna do stuff like the boring things, like getting a max roll on this. Yeah, we have that. So I don't know if I really need that one res, but I don't think I will do that. I need a better roll at this. I need a better roll at this. What else? I could have a 36% weapon damage instead of 30. I need more combat speed ones on that. I need a cold max res Lilia's Curse if I wanna do Phobos later on. I can get more strength, but it's like not that important. So what else? Yeah, that's about it. I need Ancient Repo, I need Last Charm. Sadly, that's really good. Like, that has all skill, auras, damage to demons, I think. Either demons or undead. And like, all 4 of those stats are good. So it's really hard to ignore that. And then Vial of Elder Blood for XP, of course. And these 2 are just like not gonna happen. I don't think I can even do Deimos. Maybe if I spend another 50 hours in this build. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Also, I'm gonna spend some extra time tomorrow with some 3D stuff, so I can work on the stream layouts and all of that. I'm super excited because I have some cool ideas for that. Hope it will actually look good. That tends to be the problem, but it doesn't look as good as I imagined, but that's for tomorrow. For now, thanks for checking in these late hours. I'm just gonna go and have a good one, guys. Bye.